Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Finding the Hacker. So we have two games this time. We have this one where we went 3 and 13 and 1 and 11 because we gave up. But yeah, apparently some of the top people in this game shot my teammates through smoke, which is why we're going to try to find out if they were cheating or not. And then the top game is a bit special. I'm going to show you why. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun because I want to see what it's like to be in this person's perspective. So let's begin with this video. Okay, and welcome back. So, have you noticed that a lot of the hackers seem to change their names very often? So yeah, let's go. Let's see how this goes. And where is he? Okay, so this is one person that's at the top of the squad, but that changed their name. This is not the guy that's actually hacking. I think it was the other top guy. So yeah, let's see. Let's see how this goes. So, this guy is really good. So yeah, no, nothing too suspicious there. Yeah, he might just be good at the game because he's top of the leaderboard. So yeah, we have that. Let's see. Yeah, I tried to find people. He doesn't know where they are. There he goes. Yeah, he kills the guy standing on top. Then he can see the guy at the bottom. So nothing suspicious. You know, a bit of some wonky valve shooting. You know. Yes, the spread is a bit weird, but nothing too out of the ordinary. The guy that got accused of cheating, you know, I'm gonna basically go to the last 2 rounds with him. Okay. So that was, yeah, that was to be expected. He could have seen that, I guess. That's nothing unique. Like, the main round that I'm really interested in is the, I guess, second round where you actually get some guns. Because the beginning rounds, they're not really that fun to watch, and you know, everything is kind of slow paced. So rifle, I guess. So he's looking too out of the ordinary. And smoke. Okay, that's fine. So he moved his sight to the edge of the smoke as soon as the enemy appeared. Well, as soon as the smoke appeared. So you know, that's completely normal. He got shot from behind. Didn't see that. We can do one more round just to be sure. It's kind of sus that he changed his name, but it's kind of whatever. That was kind of suspicious, wasn't it? So if we go back over here. So he went mid because everyone went to the, I guess, A site. So everyone went A site. So he went mid. He decided to change his vow. So he crouches, comes out, sees the guy, kills him. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. And then let's wait a bit. Sees me coming over. Throws a grenade over. That explodes. And then he leaves. That's very sus. That is sus indeed. That is so suspicious. So he just decided to throw a grenade out. Not after he killed the guy immediately, but he waited a bit and then he threw it. Okay, let's see how he does it here. Okay, he gets the kill. There he is. He doesn't know where they are. Turns around because he hears them. Ah, there we go. Him is on the corner. Okay. But then he decided to look at the box. And he comes out and he shoots him. That's a bit interesting, isn't it? Because look at this. Smoke comes out. First thing that this guy does is look at the box. That's not where I would be looking because the box isn't the problem. The enemies are coming out of the box. Okay. This guy's slow walking, so you can't hear him. You might hear him switching. He's planting the bomb. Comes out. Was the sound, and there he goes. He shoots him. Okay. Yeah, no substantial evidence. So you know, no. Yeah, can't say whether he's cheating or not. There's no proof of that. He throws a grenade in there, which is kind of whatever. What? Excuse me. What was that? Throws the grenade. Throws one grenade. Okay, it's under molly. And then look what he does. Aims there and then fires. What? That's aiming directly on the guy on sight. That's where he's aiming. Yeah, that's where the guy on site is. So I don't know. So this guy just dies. So he's standing closer right over here. That's where he's standing. This guy decides to shoot over here. What? What? Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? That's really interesting where he's aiming. Okay. It's really interesting. Mr. Zinhao. He's aiming at the guy on site, I guess. That's interesting. And then this guy gets shot through the smoke. Let's see how this must have looked. So let's see. This guy's planting. Doesn't know where the guy is. And then he shoots him on the head. Okay. Okay, I think that was just him blindly firing into the smoke. So I don't think that was actually cheating. But I could see why my team might think that that's cheating. Then this guy just refrags him again. And there we go, that's how we lose. So yeah, I guess that there wasn't anything suspicious about this smoke kill. Compared to the, compared to Mr. Zinhao shooting somebody on site. That's for sure. So apparently they got shot through a smoke. So that's the allegations that we're dealing with here. We'll have to see if they were crouching or not. And yeah, basically, it doesn't look like there's anything sus going on here. So yeah, I guess the team was overreacting. Yeah, let's see how they throw the smoke. So there's a smoke here. Okay. Let's see that at normal speed. So let's see, not really walking fast or anything. I think he just heard them throwing the flashbang. I think that's what happened. I think that is what happened there. I think they threw the flashbang. And then basically he heard that. He doesn't actually know where they are. And then he just messed up his shots. Yeah. I think that's how he got killed through the smoke. Because he opened the pin on his flashbang. And the other guy heard him, Mr. Zinhao. And that's how he got shot. So, nothing too out of the ordinary here. So I guess there was no hacker in this game. There we go. That's why we do these sorts of tests. So yeah, that's wonderful. I guess no hackers this game. I guess the team just kind of fumbled it, and then they said that the enemies were hacking, and there were no hackers whatsoever. So there we go. I guess that's that. And let's go to a different replay then. Let's go to this one. This is the one I really wanted to show. Right then, so it's this person over here that has the funny hacks. And I know for sure because, yeah, he doesn't have wall hacks, but he has the other type of hack, which is the, aimbot hack. And, yeah, I'm sure you're going to really love this. Although he might also have, I guess, he might also have wall hacks, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, looks fine. Nothing too out of the ordinary. His teammate kills the enemies for him. Then let's speed this up slightly. But yeah, I think it's this round where he really starts to show off. Okay, nothing there. He goes to the other side of the map. Flash, grenade. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay, let's go. No sound, mate. Another one. Let's continue on. Right then, let's see. And then let's see that again, I guess. Let's speed this up again, so that he's back on the front lines. Okay. And how does he shoot? Okay, shot. Okay, shot, headshot, another headshot. Could just be good aim control. Could be that. Really good aim control. Again, let's see this again. Okay, shot. Okay, shot, and he's dead. Let's go. Big timeout. And that's another headshot. So let's slowly go over that. How that happened. Let's see. Headshot. That's one down. Let's see how this goes the rest of the way. Shot the guy, took the gun. The guy is crouching. Headshot. Okay. Let's actually see that more slowly. There he is. He's going. He's going. He's going. He's going. And this is that part I'm interested in. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's quite interesting. Let's see that again. Let's see that again. So, look, he's going there. He's going to the right, and then he goes immediately to the head. Okay, right then. Really interesting how that works. Let's see some more games, I guess. Okay, there we go. That's 2 more headshots. Another headshot. So, let's see that in more slow motion. Right, so this guy just got 3 headshots in a row. So let's actually see how this goes. Right, I think slightly further back is necessary. So he's leaving at CT. Okay, right, let's go half speed. And let's see how he gets these headshots, because you'll notice that he misses. Okay, so nothing there, nothing there. But then he corrects himself. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. He hears the guy. He goes back. And there we go. He gets the headshot again. 3 headshots again. So there we go again. So this guy just kills 2 people again. And he's going around the side. There we go. There's the 2 of us. 1 headshot, 2 headshots. Okay. So 4 headshots, I guess. So it's something that you'll notice quite a lot is that he gets a lot of headshots. And yeah, that's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of his kills are headshots. With an AK obviously, so that's instant kill. So he goes again for headshots. Nope, that was not unlucky. Bit unlucky on his part. He didn't get his headshot this time. There we go. That's a headshot again. A lot of these headshots that he gets. So let's see that in slow motion again, because that happened really quickly. So, let's see. Headshots and another headshot. So 2 headshots here again as well. Let's see. Headshot. Immediately turns around and headshot. Right then, there we go. Let's continue moving on. So it doesn't really look like he's cheating whatsoever, does it? Because he's just getting headshots. But it doesn't look that obvious. And that's another headshot over here. So, let's see that again. So this guy getting a lot of headshots. And let's move at half speed. So, he jumps out. And he immediately headshots again. So, it's a bit suspicious, isn't it? The fact that he's getting so many headshots this game. He's just shooting people. I don't think it's a wall hack. I think it's quite literally the aimbot. And it seems quite minor, if you will. So it's kind of like magnetizing him towards an enemy's head slightly whenever he points at them. So it does require some skill, because you actually have to know where your enemies are. And let's see how he shoots. And he gets killed. Okay. And this guy's throwing grenades and smokes. And gets killed. So that's kind of odd, isn't it? He's been getting so many headshots, but now he can't get a single one. Okay, let's see how he does this. He can't see anyone. He's trying to find them. So not aimbot, maybe, maybe not. He's throwing a grenade. Trying to find people. Can't find any. That's fine. So that guy gets killed over there. He sees me, and that's a headshot. Another headshot. And this is at half speed as well, so that's a body shot there. This is him dying. Okay, let's go back slightly. So that was at half speed. Let's go at full speed. So he's aiming, he's aiming. Nobody's there. He sees me, and then he gets a headshot. Immediately turns around, and he gets killed in return. Counterfragged, I guess, is the correct word. So really interesting, not gonna lie. It seems to be a bit of like it doesn't change the spray pattern or anything like that. The spray pattern stays the same of the weapon. Yeah, but even though the spray pattern stays the same, his aim is brought towards the enemy's head. So that's really interesting to look at. That's why he gets body shots, even though he aims for the head, or has his aim on the head when he's shooting. And he stays around, does nothing, and then the enemies get kills. Immediately gets a headshot, yep, there we go. And then that's another headshot over there. Although that one could have been said to be rather easy, because the guy was standing. He doesn't know where the last guy is. So this is just like an absurdly abnormal amount of headshots to be had. So, he got an AK. Then he's not afraid to use it. He stands in the corner. Does nothing. Stares at a wall. Leaves the wall. Jumping around, trying to find people. Nobody. Goes around and immediately gets killed. Okay. So that's just kind of kind of really interesting how he had a aimbot at the beginning of the game. There was some more time with him because we got another win, I guess. Let's see. Oops. There he is. There's his AK again, going through mid. That's a headshot. That's another headshot. That's another headshot. That's 3 headshots again. Let's actually slow this down and go through it one by one. Right then, let's see. Headshot. Right then, that's him getting a headshot. And then that's getting another headshot. See, it automatically went to my head. Now let's see what happens with this guy. That goes to his head. So obviously there's still recoil. For the vast majority of the time, it tries to go towards his head. Doesn't look like it. There we go. That's a body kill because yeah, didn't get the hitbox, I guess. Slowly moving. There's the guy misses a shot, and he gets another headshot. So that's a lot of headshots this game, isn't it? I feel like 90% of his kills from this game have been headshots. With the exception of the few body shots, because the RNG wasn't on his side. Let's see how this goes. Goes towards this side, which is kind of sensible, considering the enemy wasn't at the other side. Let's see, is this another headshot kill? Let's see. And that's another headshot kill. Okay. So, a lot of these kills were in fact headshot kills. The guy is just aiming at people's heads, even though it's kind of ridiculous to aim at people's heads in such an angle. There you go. And, yep, there you go. That was 1/4 speed, so a quarter of a second. That's how we did that. That's really interesting. Let's actually play some more of the highlights from this guy. So I guess that this is just kind of crazy how this guy gets his headshots, I guess. So yeah. He's not firing very fast, you know. He's kind of leisurely clicking. But the thing is that a lot of his shots kind of just, I guess, gravitate towards his enemies. That's the final takeaway from this, is that he has basically aimbot. Is that even when he shoots an AK, it basically still goes towards the head. That's still very interesting that the recoil, no matter what happens, is always on point. So yeah guys, if you want to see more content like this, I guess don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of Finding the Cheater. Bye bye!